Our first guest tonight is a three-time Oscar-nominated actor from England, where they know all about that kind of stuff. Her new movie is called The Ballad of Wallis Island. It opens in select theaters Friday and everywhere April 18th. Please welcome Carey Mulligan. Now, because first of all, I forgot the two-kiss thing.
I don't think the two-kiss thing is a given.
Okay, and secondly, I didn't curtsy when you came out, which I feel like I should have, because you have been honored with, I think this is probably like a huge honor, right? You are Commander of the Order of the British Empire.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you appointed or anointed? What is the terminology we use for something like
this? I think anointed.
Anointed.
Probably.
By the king?
Yes. Well, yeah.
And do you think the king himself makes this decision? Like he looks at a list and goes, yes, no, yes, yes, no?
I'm going to say yeah. No, I don't think he has anything to do with it. But it's a lovely, lovely thing.
It's more than a lovely thing. You're Commander Mulligan now. I mean, are people calling you Commander?
I mean, my husband briefly called me Commander.
He did. He should.
Just for the first week or so.
Yeah, well, yeah. And will there be a ceremony?
There's a ceremony. You get a big badge, you get a ribbon and a medal. And...
Wow. Did they touch you with a sword on the shoulder?
No, they don't. That's knighthood.
Oh, okay.
That's the step up.
Oh, that's a step up. So do you have to get commander before knight? Is it like a ladder type situation?
Well, you don't have. I mean, you could go straight to knight.
Oh, you can.
Or dame.
Oh.
But I'm underneath that.
Okay. All right. Well, you still got a lot of time.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Marcus, your husband.
Yeah.
Boy, do you have powers now? Like, could you have him arrested if you wanted to?
We looked this up to see if there was, because there are some sort of, old archaic rules with certain honours, but there's nothing attached to.
Nothing.
No. There's one. Damien Lewis has got something that means that he can drive sheep across Tower Bridge. And I was like, oh, I really wish I could. I really will see if I can drive sheep. So we Googled it, but I can't.
Bet you could. I bet you have all the powers of a shepherd at your fingertips.
That would have been great.
That's pretty good.
My badge.
You mentioned your husband, Marcus, who I know he has an album, a new album with his band Mumford Sons, coming out on the same day that your movie comes out, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are now separately promoting your projects.
Yeah, he did Jimmy Fallon last night.
He did. I saw that. Would it help? Would it save him a promotional stop if you were to promote his album for him? Because I have it right here.
Yes, that would help. Yeah.
So tell me, what was it like making this album?
Well, Jimmy, it's a real labor of love, as you can see. There's lots of songs.
I do want to ask you about this because I wonder when your husband makes an album, does he play it for you and find out what you think before committing to it?
He does.
He does.
Yeah. He does. He made a solo album a few years ago, and he plays lots of demos.
He did. It was great. Yeah.
Great solo album. But I get demo-itis, where I hear the demo, and then I become obsessed with the demo, and then he starts changing things, and I'm not happy.
I see.
He played me one, and I remember there's a song called Cannibal, and it starts a certain way, and then all of a sudden this very loud bit comes in, and I was listening on headphones in the kitchen, and it was like gentle, 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 and then the loud bit went in, and I went, oh my God, I hate it. So he's a little bit more cautious now about playing me.
Does he stare at you while you're listening to it to see how you're enjoying it?
No, he's sort of like kind of meanders around the kitchen, trying to not...
So you don't have that extra pressure? Is he pretending to meander, or is he really...
Yeah, he's like passive-aggressive.
He's pretending to meander, and you would know because you are an actor. Now, does this happen with your movies? Like, does he see all your movies and rank them?
He's seen some of them.
Oh, he hasn't seen all of them?
No.
Wow, really? No. You've heard all his albums.
I've probably heard all of his albums. Yeah.
He hasn't seen all of them. Doesn't he not? You don't care, I guess.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
You...
He also didn't promote my film on Fallon last night.
He didn't, but...
No.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
It was all about
it's harder
so-
to do in a song.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, they did
He was
speak.
on the
Yeah,
sofa
he
for like
could
10
have done
minutes.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
you know what? It just shows how much more considerate we both are.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was on the phone to him just now before I came out, and he went, "It's pronounced Rushmere, babe." And I was like, "You did nothing for me last night, but fine." Anyway, yeah.
Do you still go on tour with him when he's touring?
We do, yeah.
You do, yeah. The
Well,
whole family
well,
go?
he hasn't been on tour for a long time, so.
Okay. Oh, so will you go on tour with him for this one?
Yes.
You will?
We're not in the holidays, yeah, summer holidays.
I see. So you'll join him for some of the things. And when you're on tour with him, are you in the audience listening or are you talking to people backstage?
I'm on the bus, having a lovely sleep.
You do? Oh, you sleep on
No,
the bus?
we sleep on the bus there, which is so fun. But I don't. Since having children, I
think this is nice, is that you guys have this strong relationship despite the fact that neither of you has any interest in the other's work.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, we're going to show a clip from your movie, which is
fun.
really, really good, really funny. Carey Mulligan is here with us. Her movie is The Ballad of Wallis Island. We'll be right back.
Is this my guitar?
No, got that at auction. It's the one you recorded way back when on.
Yeah, that's what
Oh wow, you are a fan.
I am. In fact, Herb, if you do get a second, I wouldn't mind getting your paw print on that, please.
Have you got anything of mine?
Sorry, what?
Do you have anything of mine?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it creepy?
It's hair, yeah.
Hair?
It's a lock of your hair.
That is Carey Mulligan in The Ballad of Wallis Island, which is really funny. Who are these guys that you did this movie with?
Just the greatest British comedians of all time.
Oh, they are very funny. And so they're very famous and popular in England.
They are very, very. Not to make this a Marcus Mumford interview, but Marcus was obsessed with them.
Okay.
And so, because Tim Key does this thing, which everyone should listen to, called Who is the Star?
He's the guy with the beard.
The beard.
Yeah.
Called The Late Night Poetry Hour with Tim Key, and does just very funny, absurd poetry with Tom Basden, who's in it. And they've done comedy together for 20 years. They made a short film version of this 18 years ago, and this is the feature of that.
18 years ago they
Yeah, they've been working as a kind of together and separately for 20 years.
It's a very funny idea.
Yeah.
The idea being, I'll start it and you finish
Okay.
it. This guy, he's an eccentric guy. He wins the lottery.
Twice.
And he hires his favorite duo to come perform for what they assume is a party. And it turns out to be just a performance for him, and you guys have split up.
Yeah, the band has split up. They haven't seen each other since. One of them knows that they're being reunited and the other one doesn't. And they arrive on the island together.
On this island, and it's just very uncomfortable in a lot of ways. Yeah, very good. And boy, for you to do that with these guys, have they made a movie before?
I think they've been in, but this is their first feature of their stuff. Yeah,
That's
they've
a
been in
big
movies.
leap of faith for somebody who's got a lot of Oscar nominations. And you sing in the movie, and you sing very well.
Thank you.
Does Marcus know about this?
What, that I'm in this film?
Well,
this
yeah,
is the irony. Okay, so he hasn't seen The Dig, which was my mum's favourite film.
Oh, wow, okay.
And but he flew to Salt Lake City for the premiere of this film.
For this one?
Yeah.
For you or for the other guys that he likes?
The guys.
Yeah.
The guys. Yeah, he loves the guys.
You we were talking about this in our commercial. You are part of the next season of Beef, which is a really great show. Well, we saw the first season with Ali Wong, and are you joining that cast, or is this?
No, this is a totally different.
Oh,
cast,
okay.
Totally different story.
Is the idea that someone is very angry, or more than one person are very angry, same as the first one?
Yeah, people are angry.
Do you play an angry person?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you a person that even gets angry? I mean, everybody gets angry, I guess.
I do. There are things that.
What gets you angry?
When you land after a long flight and you start to get off the plane and then you see that they brought stairs and you're going down, you're getting into a bus.
Oh, yeah.
Just absolutely
That's
not.
the thing that sets you off?
It makes me rage.
Well, sure.
I've been on one form of transport I don't wish to follow that up with another form of transport. I just want to go straight in.
Especially as a commander, that's not the type of thing that,
One would expect.
Yeah, no, you would not expect. Well, I think in the future you'll be able to just behead all those people and be done with it. Well, it's very good to see you. The movie is very good. It's called The Ballad of Wallis Island. It's in select theaters Friday, everywhere starting April 18th. Carey Mulligan, everybody. We'll be back with Michelle Monaghan. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah. That's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.